I asked him numerous times, wow, you dealing with, you juggling all these girls. Why don't you find one to marry? Man, F all that. These B's, these this and that. A B ain't this, a B ain't that. A B can't do nothing but polish my a B. Then met a woman last year, or the end of 2024. And 2 weeks before she said I could be giving another nigga this pussy, he marries her. So I'm going to ask you, what the fuck could I say to this guy after I listened to him for 40 years talk about bees, have kids all over the place because chicks ain't nothing but whatever, and then all of a sudden he meet one that's a true and says I can be giving another nigga this pussy, and then 2 weeks later he marry her. What could we possibly have? What happened? But I did say earlier, my friend Calvin Spencer is exactly how he is 36 years later. I am the same. So when I talk to people that are Democrats, as that lady just said, how are you a Democrat and a liberal and you're Christian? That's the same thing I'm on. You see, one thing that I noticed about friends will stop respecting your intellect after 40 years. And then they'll start challenging you on everything. But when you sit on the phone with me, a man that speaks in the ways of God, don't smoke, don't drink, don't get high, never tried it, never will, in the house by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, not running the streets, don't have chicks in and out of my house, I keep my spirits cleansed. When I live like that, and I got to get on the phone with somebody that say, now all of a sudden, we're arguing about the Democrats. And you say, so what? Donald Trump is racist. And I say, yeah, but these guys fighting to allow men in a girl's bathroom. And you don't say nothing. As opposed to saying 40 years ago, the conversation would have been like, oh, yeah, you're right. You got that. But now as you get older, friends don't respect your intellect. For that, I want nothing to do with them. So I have some bad news. If you and I would ever speak on the phone and you defended the Democrats, check your fucking phone. You'll realize that I stopped calling you like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I don't want to talk to nobody that's a Democrat. I don't.